Oh, hi there, YouTube. Been a minute since I've done something like this. I think the last time I did a vlog type video was when I had to talk about why I unlisted all my old stuff. So hi. Feels a little weird doing a vlog like this for YouTube again. I'm pretty comfortably just doing live stream type stuff now, but here we are. So, the reason I've come out of my exile to twitch.tv to come back to the depths of youtube.com and actually upload a video exclusively for YouTube that's not just live stream highlights, I guess would be a little bit harder to discern now that so many of my old videos are gone. But if you look at the date on your computer, you'll notice it's March 18th, 2018, which means it's my 6-year Channiversary. Whoa. 6 years. It's pretty nutty, I gotta admit. Every single year that I do a Channiversary, it gets weirder and weirder to me that it's been longer and longer since I first made that Nightmare House 2 playthrough part 1 and threw it up on YouTube. A lot's changed in my life, probably your life as well, since that happened. So, I like to always take the Channiversaries as an opportunity to vlog and ramble a bit about the past year. Before I go into that, for those of you with shorter attention spans, I do also want to announce that to commemorate 6 years on the channel, since I always live stream on Sundays anyway, I figured today, why not do a little bit different of a live stream. I'm going to be streaming Mdickie games. You know, that's what made my channel what it was for so long. So I figured for 6 years, it's only fitting that I stream some Mdickie games. So if you want to be a part of that, and I highly recommend you do, all you got to do is, whenever this video goes live, you know, I will probably be live on Twitch somewhere around 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Arizona time, depending on what daylight savings time is up to. That's either Mountain or Pacific time. I have no idea, but if you Google, you know, Arizona time, you can figure out the conversions. Just get your little booty on down to twitch.tv/seal481. I'll throw a link in the description, but I also have faith that you can figure that out, how to get there yourself as well. So I hope to see you there. Stop on by, throw some PogChamps in the Twitch chat. If you do stop by, you know, let me know. Say what up. I think if you stop in, you'll see that my streams are a pretty good time normally. So hope to see you there. All right. Now I wanted to talk about something that's kind of, I've been reflecting on actually a lot lately with this Channiversary. So whenever it gets close to March 18th, I start getting really nostalgic and I start reflecting, as those of you that have been here for previous ones may already know. The topic I wanted to mention for this year's Channiversary is failure. All right, and that sounds really grim. It's not, though. The reason I wanted to talk about that is, you know, especially since I unfortunately had to unlist pretty much all my old videos, right? It's kind of a nail in the coffin for the YouTube channel, right? I've been hemorrhaging subscribers ever since. I broke 6K at one point. Now we're back down into the 5,900 zone. It's tough out here, dude. I swear on me, mom. Regardless, so when I started making YouTube videos 6 years ago, I was 19 years old, I was a freshman in college, I was working part-time at Walmart. My life was very different. And I had some very broad, overarching goals for what I wanted to do with the YouTube channel, right? I wanted to become someone who was able to make some sort of a living off making YouTube videos. I had this goal in my head of maybe one day even hitting 1 million subscribers. That seems like pocket change today, but yeah, keep in mind, when I started making YouTube videos, PewDiePie was like at maybe 500,000 subs. It was a very different ball game for Let's Players on YouTube. 1 million subs sounded insane at the time, I assure you. Now, that obviously none of that ever happened. I, to this day, never made a dime off YouTube. I am currently under 6K subscribers, just a little bit off from 1 million. So on the surface, kind of looks like a failure, right? I still live stream on Twitch every weekend, and when I'm on breaks from work during the weekdays as well. I usually pull, you know, an average of 5 viewers at the most, right? Average over the stream. that may look like a failure. And, you know, I'm sure some people would kind of see that and be like, dang, you know, CO481, what happened to you, man? I used to watch your Mdickie videos. You were getting thousands of views. Now you're streaming for 3, 4, 5 people. You know, what are you doing with your life? I don't really know. But here's the thing. And this is sort of the idea I had in my head when I approached this. Failure and success are fluid. They're ever changing. I had those broad overarching goals when I started my YouTube channel, and that's what I defined success as in the realm of that YouTube channel. That was the idea I had in my mind of what would be success on YouTube. Never hit that. Haven't even come close. How you doing? So on the surface, that looks like a failure, right? Because I did not achieve those goals I set out to achieve. However, over the course of my time on YouTube, there are also things that happened because of my YouTube that would not have happened otherwise that have been very nice, good, positive things for me, right? I met a lot of cool people that I still talk to on the regular who I would have never come into contact with had I not started making YouTube videos. I'd chalk that up as somewhat of a win, right? I've played a whole bunch of really cool games that I've really enjoyed that I never would have touched if it wasn't for YouTube. Cry of Fear. One of my first series is the first game that I finished start to end on my channel, right? Fantastic game. Never would have touched it if I didn't have a YouTube channel. Never in my life. Outlast. Phenomenal game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Never would have touched Outlast if I hadn't been recording it on YouTube. Mdickie's games, my bread and butter, right? Never would have touched them if it wasn't for YouTube. I'd heard of them before. I'd never played them. I thought they looked dumb. Boy, was I wrong. I ended up playing them regularly for literally years. So, on one hand, yes, YouTube, Twitch is a bit of a failure. I didn't achieve that goal of, you know, in YouTube terms, I didn't achieve that goal of being an Uber Haxer Nova or a Markiplier or a Jacksepticeye or a PewDiePie or one of those big name people that I had hoped to become. In Twitch terms, I've never become a Soda Poppin' or a Tim the Tapman or a Summit 1G or a Shroud or a Ninja or a Dr. Disrespect or any of those other icons of Twitch. Right? Never happened. On one hand, sure, that looks like a failure. But on the other hand, a lot of cool stuff has happened. I've met a lot of cool people that I would not have met had I not, on March 18th of 2012, uploaded that very first video and kept going from there. So there's good and there's bad with everything. A lot of times you will see successful people talking about how you should follow your dreams, and that's always rung a little bit hollow for me. You know, Taylor Swift telling me to follow my dreams doesn't mean much to me because she succeeded, right? If I could go back in time to 2018, and that's the other question people sometimes ask, if I could go back in time, would I still start on YouTube? Abso-freaking-lutely. I would also, if I went back in time with all the knowledge I have now, I would have also done a lot of things tremendously differently. But at the end of the day, would I still have done it? Yes. Do I regret doing it? Absolutely not. And that's something, especially since a lot of people on YouTube and on Twitch are at least younger than I am and have always been. I think that's sort of an important life lesson to keep in mind, right? Failure is not a rigid thing. Failure is not a firm, set in stone definition. It's what you make of it, as is success. That's kind of deep, isn't it? I like that. I think that's a good place to wrap up. I'm also approaching 10 minutes, which is way too long for a vlog. I ain't Logan Paul out here trying to, dab on haters and vlog all day, every day. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Hope to see you on Twitch. Really do. Like I said, if you come into the stream, get active in the chat. It's a lot of fun. Ignore Cooksey. He's a weird one. All right? And if Iron Man links you Croatian videos, you are not obligated to click the links. I'll warn you that right now. We like our memes in the Twitch chat, is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, even though a lot of my videos are gone, thanks for 6 years for what it's worth. I hope to see you on Twitch. I'm still regular on there, like I said, if not on YouTube. It's been a ride. I'm sure I'll be back for a 7-year Channiversary, and I hope to see you there. But until that time, thanks for sticking around for this long if you have. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.